There has been a lot of drama surrounding the Colorado football team lately, and it has all been on social media. One player that transferred away from the Buffaloes revealed in an interview some negative things about the program. Colorado quarterback Shedeur Sanders then tweeted out that he didn't even remember the player. It led to some back-and-forth banter, and head coach Deion Sanders even chimed in. It wasn't a great look for the Buffaloes, and Shedeur had some more things to say on Twitter this week after a different former player, Gavin Cooled, was interviewed. A fair amount of former Colorado football players have recently shared the experiences that they had with the program in interviews, and Shedeur Sanders isn't happy about it. Gavin Cooled is one player that did recently, and Sanders doesn't like seeing these former players bashing the program. Y'all just interview anyone that leave from Colorado just to get a negative look on the program, Sanders said in a tweet. That wasn't all from Sanders. He also tweeted something out tagging Gavin Cooled. He said that he was taking the high road and that he was going to spare him this time. I learned sometimes you have to take the high road, Sanders said. At G Cooled, I'll spare you only this one time. Cooled saw the tweet, and he had a response for Sanders. Cooled wasn't too sure how Sanders tweeting something at him was taking the high road, and he also was a little confused how Sanders was sparing him as well. Bro, at Shedeur Sanders, what high road? Cooled said. What are you talking about, spare me, LL? Shedeur Sanders has had a lot to say on Twitter recently, and it has certainly created some drama between him and some of his former teammates. Gavin Cooled recently talked about Shedeur Sanders and his nil money, and that is why Sanders tweeted those things out. Cooled pointed out how other athletes are using their money for walk-ons, and he seemed to call out Sanders for how he was using his. Look at Arizona, Cooled said in regards to nil during a video with Magdog TV. Look at QB, Noah Fifita, and what he did with all of his money. He paid for all of his walk-ons. Look at Colorado, Sanders has 6 cars and an apartment. Sanders wasn't happy about that comment, and he called Cooled out for on Twitter. The Colorado football team has had a lot of attention on them in the past 2 years, but a lot of that attention is for the wrong things. The Buffaloes want people to be talking about them because they are a good football team, but we haven't seen that in the Deion Sanders era yet. Last year, Colorado finished the season with a 4-8 record, and they finished in last place in the Pac-12. They are now in the Big 12, and they are hoping to put together a better season in 2024. Sanders is expected to be one of the best players in college football, but will he be able to get the Buffaloes over the hump? We'll see.